Hey everyone. Today I wanted to share a concept that I learned recently in iterative design. And I'll illustrate it using a first world problem. I have these headphones that I want to hang off my desk. Of course there are many ways of doing this, but I wanted to avoid cutting, drilling, or permanently modifying my desk. So the only way would be to make some kind of a clamp or a bracket. And since I have a 3D printer, I decided to make a bracket that would go on the table and that would allow me to hang my headphones. The problem with the first iteration is it has to fit perfectly, or rather it has to have a very tight tolerance, and as you can see, this one doesn't. And the reason it doesn't is because, well, number one, I don't measure things properly, and number two, the printer doesn't print the exact dimensions. I thought of solving it by putting a double-sided tape, but I don't really want to attach anything semi-permanently to my desk. Plus this hook is not very secure for holding on to anything you hang off of it. So in the second iteration, I came up with a slight curve that would allow the hook to hold on to whatever you hang on to it a bit more securely. Additionally, to provide a tolerance for holding onto the desk, I designed a kind of a spring mechanism here. So it's just a simple 1mm curve on the bottom surface that would allow the bracket to hold on more securely than one without it. However, I discovered another problem. This bracket is very flimsy, and the reason for that is because it can bend quite easily. So there are a couple of ways of solving it. One, you make the part thicker and bulkier, but that would waste more material. Or you can add these ribs, which would distribute the force along a larger area, which would make the part much stiffer. And I also extended the spring a little bit, so to illustrate how that works. And it doesn't go anywhere. Whereas this one, so there you go. You can design a part for the 3D printing process without using much more material. So the main point I'm trying to get across is you don't have to get it perfect the first time. You can iterate until you get something that you're happy with.